Hey guys, today we're going to drive this 1968 Plymouth Roadrunner. Hasn't been started in like over a month, so let's see if it fires up. Nothing. Okay. Plan B. I'm going to show you guys how to start a race motor with your bare hands. All iron, 440 cubic inch big block Mopar on race gas. It's a cold-blooded animal. It does not like starting when it's cold. This car's been sitting, so there's no fuel in the carburetor, there's no fuel in the motor, so it doesn't want to start. That coupled with real high compression, it could be a real process to start. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it with your bare hands and a screwdriver. So since this carburetor is a race carburetor, it does not have a choke on it. And the point of a choke is to choke airflow off. So let's just pop this guy off, unplug this. Okay. Now that we got the carburetor exposed, I can now choke it with my bare hands. So all I'm going to do is cover it up so no airflow gets in. It only wants to suck fuel in. So go ahead and crank it over. I'm in our 1968 Plymouth Roadrunner, and it's got no mufflers. Straight 3.5-inch exhaust on each side, and it's ridiculous. This car has an all-iron 440 cubic inch big block Mopar in it. It's got some cojones. It's on race gas as well, 100 octane, which is not good for like cruising around or daily driving. It's expensive, about $9 a gallon. In this video, I'll probably go through a half a tank, so it costs a lot to drive this car. This is the ultimate show car. It has the sound, it's got the looks, it sits just right, and it's just timeless. American muscle. It's a little rough driving. You do not want to take this car on twisty roads or up in the canyons. It's got no power steering, and the shift throw is so long it feels like I'm literally rowing a boat. You'll see like my shoulder moving a lot. That's literally going from like fourth to third or first to second. It's crazy that people used to race cars like this back in the 60s with transmissions like this. The car's got the original numbers matching block, original numbers matching crankshaft and cylinder heads. I swear you need earphones to drive this car for any amount of time. Plymouth sold this car for about $2,200. That was the MSRP on this car. And the option to step up and get the Hemi was about $150, give or take. Can you imagine if you were buying yourself a Challenger or a Charger nowadays and it was only a couple $100 to step up to the big Hemi? That would be insane. There were no options in this car. This car was technically fully loaded from the factory. And you had to pay for a radio delete, so you had to pay to get less options. You had to pay to get no carpet. And the only, I guess, bling stuff in this car was a sticker on the dash of the Roadrunner, the cartoon The Roadrunner. The cool thing about this car, besides almost losing your voice talking in it, is that it keeps up with some of the modern muscle. This car will keep up with a Z06 Corvette from a roll. I wouldn't dig race this car, but it holds its own pretty dang good. It makes around 515 horsepower of the tire, all naturally aspirated, no boost, no nitrous, just big old fashioned cubic inches. Now, a cool fact about driving this thing is the gas mileage. It gets really good gas mileage at about 4.5 mpg, and that's hand calculated. It's a little ridiculous. You can only go maybe 80 to 100 miles if you're driving like an absolute grandma. At $8 a gallon and 4 miles to the gallon, I wouldn't want to be daily driving this car by any means. Damn, man. Woohoo! All the noise. I'm pretty sure people in the next state just heard me do that pull. Oh my God, that never gets old. I love American muscle. Alright guys, well, I probably just got every cop on the West Coast called on me, so I'm going to end this video kind of quick and get this thing tucked back in the garage. I had a lot of fun cruising with you guys, losing my hearing and losing my voice. I'll see you guys next time.